Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this McFarlane figure, and it is Spawn from the video game Mortal Kombat, and let's get into it. Alright, and here we have the Spawn figure outside the packaging, and this figure comes with a sword. There are currently, there will be 3 versions of this. First one will be the one with the sword, and then the second version would be the one with the mace, and then a third version which just announced. It's gonna come with an axe, and the third version, it's gonna be Target exclusive. The other two, the sword and the mace, are both, well, the sword one I just picked it up from Amazon, so you might still be able to pick up the sword version with from Amazon, but other online retailer, they're selling the mace version. And yeah, the axe version, I think it's gonna do out August or somewhere around there, so this is gonna be a while. And here's the figure from the front. Oh, and this figure also comes with a base, which I don't have at the moment. And here's the back side of Spawn, and this is a rubberized cape. So let's start off by giving you a closer look at this figure. It is an articulated figure, but articulation wise it's good, but not amazing. One thing that I wish they did was, well, I guess I understand why they didn't, but it would have been nice if he has a thigh swivel. That would have made it a lot nicer for a lot more poses. Currently, yeah, not so much. So there's a good look at it. Alright, so let's go over Spawn's articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Pretty good range motion. The collar does not impede with the articulation because it is rubberized, so you're all good there. And then the shoulders on ball hinge joints, and it is ratcheted. So there's a ratcheting joint right there, and then bicep does rotate, and then there is a double jointed elbow, but it is somewhat limited due to the armor, and he could only get about 90 degrees. And then there's a ball hinge wrist, and as far as the chest, there is a ball joint there, so some movement. Then lower waist also on a ball joint, but again also limited as far as range motion. And then the legs are on hinge joints. These are ratcheting joints. That's nice. So it can go up and down, but he go up to almost 90 degrees. And his leg does split apart like that. And there is no thigh swivel. I mean, a little bit. This side, barely anything. Then that's for the knees, double jointed, so this side could bend all the way like that, and this side, I guess it's almost the same. Yeah, actually it is the same. And as for the knees, they're on a hinge joint with a little bit of a ball hinge joint with a little bit of a pivot left and right. And as for this one, you probably don't need it because this piece right here does impede with the articulation, so you're not going to get any movement out of that. And there are toes articulation as well. And posability is a little lacking. I mean good. There's a lot of joints here and there, but as far as poses, can't really do that many dynamic poses. All these joints are there, but they don't give you a whole lot of range. So as far as what you can do, he could kneel down. That's a possibility, but then the cape does get in the way, so you might need to adjust it somehow. But he's gonna the cape is kind of, even though it's rubberized, it's still gonna try to flex back into position, so you're not gonna get him kneeling down. And I mean, arms wise, you could give him all sorts of poses, but yeah, not like anything dynamic or anything like that though. It's still a good looking Spawn figure, because it's been a while since we got a highly articulated Spawn figure. The chain around the waist is rubberized as well. Yeah, the sword is cool. Let me show you guys a little closer look at the sword here. Sword is very nice. I do like it much more than the mace, but I don't know, the axe that they just announced, it's gonna look really cool too with Spawn, so hopefully I'll be able to get that one as well. Alright, and here's a size comparison between two Spawn figures that I have. And the one on the left is the regular release version. It's just McFarlane doing their own Spawn figure. And this one came out, I believe it came out maybe 2 years ago, I'm not sure. I think, yeah, at least 2 years, yeah. And this version is the pizza head version. And I think it's the pizza head version, but it's the decaying version, I guess. The unmasked version. And then I also have the masked version, which I didn't open. I decided to open this guy instead. And then the one on the right, of course, is the Mortal Kombat version. And as far as his height, he stands about 7.25 inches in height. Here's a good look at both of them. And the one on the left comes with this type of base, which is nice. I actually prefer this over the circular one that this Mortal Kombat version comes with. And while we're at it, let's get a good look at the unmasked version then. Really good head sculpt. And speaking of head sculpt, for any of you who ordered his McFarlane's Kickstarter version, that one, it's going to be even nicer. It's going to come with the screaming unmasked head, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, this one comes with a lot of weapons. It comes with 2 weapons. And he has the bullet, what is this? Bullet belt, bullet chain around the shoulder. And there's the Mortal Kombat version. Love this sword. It's really nice. So yeah, there you have it. This guy is going to set you back about $20. This one is going to set you back about $20. Again, I purchased it off Amazon for $20, and they still have the sword version once in a while. But other retailers, they're all selling the mace version right now. And then again, I think in around August or so, they're going to come out with the axe version. So there you go. Thanks for watching.